Are you ready for your afternoon pick-me-up?
Oh, yes, please.
Because we're making a chocolate espresso olive oil cake.
Did you say cake?
I said cake.
Yes.
And I put it in there with espresso and chocolate.
Oh, that
So it's
will
like-
pick me up.
It's the ultimate combination, isn't it? Chocolate and coffee. It will give you a good pick-me-up.
Now, I've noticed you've got every bowl here in the whole kitchen.
Look, I did my best today.
I love it.
But why not? I'm going to start by using a really good quality cacao powder with a lovely bitterness to it, and that's going to complement wonderfully with the extra virgin olive oil and the coffee.
Nice.
We're going to make a little paste, sieve the cacao powder first, and then pour in some boiling water, about half a cup, into the paste.
Already smells
Smells
so good.
doesn't it? And then let's get some vanilla extract in there too, and give it a lovely whisk together.
What would you like me to do?
Well, if you could start by combining the almond meal with the baking powder and a pinch of salt, that'll be our dry ingredients for this cake.
Alrighty.
So this cake's also gluten-free.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so I'm bringing in some nice little elements here. It's a great one to take to afternoon tea with friends.
Good stuff. I like that.
So you can see that cacao has become lovely and silky.
It's a good
Got that
consistency.
gloss to it that I absolutely love. You've combined our dry ingredients. Let's get our wet ingredients together. We're going to actually let this cool a little bit because we don't want to put the boiling water with the cacao in with these ingredients because it might just cook our eggs a little.
We don't want a scrambled cake.
No, let's not do that. So some extra virgin olive oil. We need about 150 mils.
Nice. Do you want me to crack these bum nuts into here?
Yes. These bum nuts. There's something like every episode I learn from Tim.
All right.
Special.
I am special. Okay.
You can see the quality of the extra virgin olive oil too because it's beautiful and golden.
So we're adding a fair bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Look, a reasonable amount.
Yeah.
I think most traditional cake recipes might call for, a cup of vegetable oil sometimes, or 3/4 of a cup, and then they'll add in 2 cups of sugar and all sorts of things. We're baking with Jack today. We scale things back. We really highlight beautiful flavours. We look at the nutrition going into the baked goodie, and we make the most of all of it.
Olive oil in. And is this coconut sugar?
That's coconut sugar.
Bang that in.
Yes, please.
All right.
Then whisk that together so it's lovely and creamy. You're doing my job for me. I'm just going to sit here and have my espresso until things are ready.
Well, I noticed you didn't get a stand mixer out. You're like, I'll just get Tim to do this.
It was tempting, but then we would have moved too quick. I think that's good to go.
You happy?
Yes.
Alrighty.
And we're going to bring our glossy cacao into our wet ingredients.
Yum.
I do love a rich cacao in a cake. I prefer the bitterness in the dark chocolate as opposed to a really sweet cake. So that's the vibe we're going for here.
I like it.
And then a wooden spoon would be great. This is the combination of the almond meal, salt, and a little bit of baking powder. I want it too dense. A little baking powder to help it rise. And then we'll fold these ingredients together. You want to have a line tin ready to go, so grease and line your tin.
Beautiful. Done. Are we frosting our cake?
We
That's all
certainly
I'm
are.
worried about.
Why does this worry you?
Because I love frosting.
Oh, well, this one I think you'll really love because it brings in your favourite ingredient, cheese.
Oh, nice.
Yes, but a ricotta and also a cream cheese.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, with a little bit of coconut sugar and cinnamon and the espresso.
Yeah.
So it's an espresso frosting. Okay. And our lined cake tin. And then we'll pour it in. How's the gloss?
Look at that.
Okay. Tempted to lick the bowl? I'd be tempted to lick the spoon, except I'm wearing a white T-shirt and that's going to end in, it'll be a disaster.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, good. It tastes even better when it's actually cooked though. We're going to get this into the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. It's best to just test it with a skewer to make sure it's cooked in the middle, and then we'll get our frosting going.
How hot?
170.
Nice.
The cake's baked and I've given it time to cool down, so now it's time to crack it open and
Big
see
reveal.
our masterpiece.
Lovely.
There we go. And we'll take it off its base. You have to be so gentle, don't you? I think what we'll do here is get it straight onto our serving plate because you can see it's not a cake of great depth and height. So we want to get it straight on there gently. Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
Nice.
Pretty happy with that. It's lovely and rich and chocolatey.
Nice and light.
Yeah. So we're going to get our frosting going. I know you're excited by the frosting.
Yeah, always.
So if this is cream cheese, if you could cut that into small cubes,
Yep.
we're going to do our frosting by hand. As opposed to in a stand mixer, we're going to do it by hand today. So get the cream cheese into some small cubes.
Got ya.
You want both your cheeses to be at room temperature so they're lovely and soft
Yep.
to incorporate into the frosting. The espresso ricotta cream.
Now I'm trying to cut this into cubes. it's
very soft.
It's soft,
There
so it
you
might
go.
be all right.
All right.
Should we get it in?
Get it in.
All right. Okay, in we go. You beauty.
Do you know what? I'm going to start with a fork just to get these two ingredients together. I put you to work and then it's just melting under your fingers like butter. Okay, and then some coconut sugar to sweeten. I don't have too much. I know people often use icing sugar. I'm not a mad fan of icing sugar. I find it just a bit too sweet.
Yep.
And I really want to play on the bitterness and the chocolate flavours with a little bit of sweet in this one, because at the end of the day, it is a sweet treat. We'll start popping some of the espresso in here. I'm thinking this is a moment for you. I know you've been
thank
eyeing
you.
off the espresso to actually
will
have as a
drink it.
shot.
We'll
But
call it the Sabrina Carpenter cake.
Slow, slow, slow. Oh, you're always so
sorry.
fast. And then some cinnamon. Now, this is my little secret hero ingredient. If you're trying to pare back on your sugar intake, cinnamon's a lovely way to naturally sweeten things without adding so much sugar. Yes, it provides a different taste profile within a sweet treat especially, or within a dish, but if you're trying to pare back and sort of retrain your palate a little from having those heavily sweet cakes,
Yeah.
then having some cinnamon in your cake or in your frosting is a really lovely way to do it.
I like that. Do you want me to give it a little whisk?
If you'd like to, get your muscles going.
Yeah.
Oh, we've still got a bit of ricotta left in our whisk.
I reckon I can make that work.
That's looking good. We don't want to over-mix it because we want to make sure that it's a frosting consistency. And we'll get a spoon.
All right. Let the frosting begin.
That's right. Look, I'm a bit of a rough hand when it comes to frosting, I will admit. I'm not a traditional baker. For me, it's about, good quality, whole food ingredients, enjoying your sweet treat, not overdoing it.
With a cup of tea.
Cup of tea, cup of coffee in this instance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's spreading beautifully. Now, the finishing touch would, of course, be a little bit of grated dark chocolate.
Oh, nice one.
So we'll grate that on. And what do you think? Are you ready for a little bit of afternoon tea?
Oh, yes, please. Too good to slice, but I insist.
Very necessary. So there we go, my chocolate espresso olive oil cake.
Yummo.
You ready for a taste?
I am ready. I need this.
I need this in my life, he said. Give the man cake.
Like I said, I don't have much of a sweet tooth, but every now and then I just need that little chocolatey coffee hit. Oh, how good does that look?
Perfect.
Wow. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Look, you never know. But that...
That looks great.
Yeah.
All right, can I ruin it now?
Maybe. Of course, anything for you.
All right.
What do you think?
That's gluten-free, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I can't tell, but the cake is so moist and flavourful and lovely, but that frosting too, that little bit of cinnamon that comes through, that bit of coffee, that is ticking all my cake boxes, Jack. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. And look, the extra virgin olive oil as our oil, our fat in there really has, I think it actually lightens the cake a little bit.
It really does.
And really complements the flavours of the cacao and the coffee. It's a great little afternoon treat.
Absolutely.
Don't mind if I do.
Ooh.